First, we're working the latest developments in a triple homicide. This week's deadly shooting brings the number of homicides this year in Providence to 12. Today, city, state, and federal officials announced that they're going to step up their efforts to end the violence. We have in-depth coverage tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Neka Nwosu is standing by with more on all of this year's homicides investigations. But first, we go to Nicole Estefan live outside police headquarters.
Well, Susan, out of those 12 homicides, there have been just 2 arrests, and now city leaders tell us that curbing crime really boils down to prevention. The aftermath of a triple homicide sending heartbreak through a community and a wake-up call to city leaders.
This recent act of mass murder, and make no mistake about it, this is what it is, mass murder, is a message to law enforcement in our community that we have a lot more to do.
Superintendent Stephen O'Donnell stood with city and state leaders, from Governor Lincoln Chafee to community activists, a sign of solidarity while announcing initiatives aimed at curbing crime.
There is no doubt that we have significant challenges ahead of us.
To help meet that challenge, this is what the city plans to do. The night vision program, a recreation program for youths, will be expanded. An outreach program aimed at making sure every neighborhood has a crime watch is already underway. And the city will increase street workers from 4 to 10. Police and the city will also increase promotion of the city's illegal gun tip line. Governor Lincoln Chafee also pledging some of the state's proceeds from a lawsuit settlement with Google to the Institute for the Study and Practice of Nonviolence.
We can't solve crimes unless we have cooperation and we have trust.
You may be wondering how the city plans on getting the dollars to fund these programs. Well, as we mentioned in the package there's the money from the Google settlement, but also the mayor himself says he will be running a fundraising campaign to hire those new street workers. Live in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.
We have in-depth coverage tonight. There have been 12 homicides in the capital city this year. The Pinpoint News Tracker shows you where they each took place. The first on January 3rd, the last 3 this past Monday. The city has already seen as many homicides by the end of July as it did all of last year. Eyewitness News reporter Neka Nwosu spoke to the mayor about the increase in violence. She joins us now live in our newsroom.
Well, Susan, Mayor Angel Tavares says so far in the year of 2012, the overall number of crimes has gone down. However, the number of homicides this year is already equal to the number of homicides in 2011. So far in 2012, there have been 12 homicides in Providence. The most recent, Tuesday's triple homicide on General Street near the North Providence line. In early July, a baby girl just 8 weeks old died from multiple blunt force injuries. In addition to the 4 homicides in July, there were 6 homicides in the month of June alone, 1 in May and 1 in January.
Any violence in our city is too much violence.
Mayor Tavares and Providence public safety officials say overall, the streets of the capital city are safe.
We've been fortunate in one sense, and that is crime in almost all categories has gone down over last year.
They say the only category where crime has not gone down is homicides. We looked at the numbers over the last 5 years and found in 2007 there were 14 homicides in Providence. The number went down to 13 in 2008, then a spike in 2009. 24 homicides. The number dropped again to 15 in 2010, 12 in 2011, but 12 so far in 2012. And there are 5 months left in the year. We also spoke with the Institute for the Study and Practice of Nonviolence. They say there has been some progress in violent crimes that the statistics don't exactly show. The Institute says that the number of gang-related homicides is down. Live in the newsroom, Neka Nwosu, Eyewitness News.